Amateur boxing's been in decline for years. The number of registered boxers in England has hit an all-time low. But as I've been finding out, one group is fighting back. Women, helped dramatically by the historic change to a rather special sporting event.
Bring them up. Bring them up.
For years they've been discriminated against, pushed out of the limelight, banned from the ring. But the more you keep someone down, the more determined they are to succeed. And this year, it's paid off. Women's boxing has at last been recognised as an Olympic sport. It's the first time in the history of the Games.
Get her on that back foot!
They're so hungry to get in there that when they do get in there, you know, it's fight of the night.
They've realised that these girls can actually fight.
It's irrelevant that they're men or women here now. They're given the chance.
And we know there's boxing fans out there that, you know, they want to see a good fight. Girls have to work so hard to get there.
But will the Olympics change anything? Will women now be considered equal to men in the boxing big time? Amateur boxing's experienced a dramatic decline in numbers over the years. But in gyms around the country, women are bucking the trend. In the last 7 years, the number of registered female boxers has risen dramatically. There used to be 70, now there are more than 1,000. One of those boxers is Talia Antony, or Tilly, as she's known to her friends.
Just before I get in the ring, it's just... you can't explain it, it's a weird feeling. Once the bell goes, everything just clears from your mind.
I think she'd been sparring with her brothers before she came, and it gave her a bit of the first step on the ladder.
Who's that right? Yeah. Good.
From there, she just progressed.
Another girl breaking the mould is Sandy Ryan.
There's a lot of girls that are wanting to do it more now, but that's better in a way because then it's more fights for me.
Sandy is a very driven individual. She'll train and train and train. Somebody that you have to tell to stop training, not to train. Usually it's hard enough to get them in the gym, so problem's getting her out of the gym.
Just gives you that buzz and it's like butterflies in your stomach, like when you're getting into the ring.
This is Chad Amateur Boxing Club at Chaddeston in Derby. It's where Tilly trains.
17, 1 and 7, 17.
She shares the space with a group who've got their eyes on a rather different prize. They could have a future British Olympian on their hands.
In 5 years' time, I would hopefully be at the Olympics at Rio 2016. That would be my ultimate goal. That would be a brilliant experience to get in the team for that.
These girls are both working towards the same goal.
And this is their dream. This is Great Britain's boxing squad. But first, they've got to earn their stripes. Rob, you've been a boxer, British and Commonwealth champion for your weight. How do you rate the women?
You've got to go to a women's tournament, and then once you've been to a women's tournament, then you'll understand that there's some tremendous talent, some tremendous boxers.
One of those is Nicola Adams, who's ranked second in the world for her weight.
Number 2 in the world, Nicola. What does it take to get there?
A lot of hard work and dedication.
What would you say to young girls coming up who really want to be you? What does that dedication involve?
I train 3 times a day, 4 days a week in Sheffield, and that consists of a run on the morning, strength and conditioning mid-afternoon, and then pads, bags, sparring on the night. It's hard work.
It's the finals of the Amateur Boxing Association Championships in Mansfield. Close to 100 girls and women are competing. Talia Antony's one of them. But her opponent's Nina Smith. She's in the GB boxing squad. Scouts for Team England are also here. They'll be watching her every move. It's Tilly's chance to impress. If she can outbox her, she stands a chance of making the GB squad herself.
Obviously, the selectors and the coaches back at GB obviously want the best girls in the squad, and if upsets do occur, then they'll re-evaluate.
And this is one of the big ones, one of the Olympic weights at 51 kilograms.
It's not long before Nina shows how experienced she really is.
At the moment, Talia Antony with a little bit to do after that first round. It'll be interesting to see these scores at the end.
And after a courageous fight, Tilly loses on points.
A bit gutted, obviously a natural reaction to that, but nothing I can do about it now, it's over now. So yeah, just go from there, try and improve on things that I've done today. So.
But it's not over for Tilly. The England scouts have got plans for her.
We'll get the video of it, we'll analyse what she did well, what she didn't do well, what we need to work on, because this is development, it's not the finished article.
It's clear Tilly's got some work to do. She'll have another chance for the title in 6 months' time. For male boxers, the Olympics have always been a springboard to a professional career. Some of our greatest boxers were also Olympic medal winners. They went on to earn millions from boxing. But what about female boxers? Can they make a living out of it? Juliet Winter turned pro 12 years ago. She was the first woman in the East Midlands to do so.
How hard has it been for you going professional?
Tough, very tough. When I first started, I was training hard. I could outbox the blokes in the gym. I had all the technical skills. Couldn't get on the shows because I wasn't selling the tickets like the boys were.
A lack of British boxers forced Juliet to move to Germany to fight. And after 6 years, she came back to the UK and won the first ever British Masters Super Flyweight title. She hasn't had a competitive fight on British soil since.
So the biggest obstacle, though, for you is getting the fights. And why is that? Why aren't you getting seen?
Back in the UK, we needed a big promoters, I think, to back us, and they haven't done. It could just be, the male attitude of certain promoters.
So will the Olympics make any difference?
Hopefully now there's a future there, there's recognition for the amateurs. Hopefully there's pathways through into the professional ranks, so yeah, I'm being positive.
Talia Antony from Derbyshire.
It's been 6 months since Tilly was beaten by Nina Smith, but she's back for another shot at the title.
Nice and tidy boxer.
And Sandy's also made it to the competition. It's good news. They both win and are now the England champions for their respective weights.
Oh, when your hand gets raised in the ring, it's a real buzz. It's like the best feeling ever. I can't explain it. It's like a weird feeling. It's just an adrenaline boost.
I want to achieve more than this. I don't just want this behind me. I want more from it, more from boxing.
The taboo status of women boxing has all but disappeared from the amateur sport. The fact it's an Olympic event for the first time this year is testimony to that. But if women are to make a living from the sport, things need to change dramatically. Pro boxing, for now that is still very much a male-dominated sport.
And women's boxing makes its Olympic debut in the last week of July. That's it from Derbyshire. Thanks for watching.